What if you could call every dead lead in your CRM, have an AI qualify them by a natural conversation, and then send the interested leads straight to your sales team? I'm Rick from Callable AI, and I'll be walking you through this exact system that I built for a roofing company. Home service businesses like roofers, HVAC, and electricians get a lot of leads every day. And depending on the project, they may or may not always be in a position to commit straight away. So you follow up with them once or twice, play some phone tag, and before you know it, it's been a month. That's where a build like this comes into play. I'll show you how it works, what it does, and what you can use it for. So let's talk about what this would actually do for your business. Let's say you're a roofing company. You get around 20 leads per month from Google Ads, Facebook, your website, wherever. Realistically, 40 to 50% of these are going to go cold. Your team is busy, they can't call everyone back immediately, people don't answer, whatever. That's about 100 dead leads per year. Now, not all of these are going to convert. Some already went with someone else, some decided not to do the work, but let's be conservative and say 20% would still close if you followed up properly. That's 20 jobs. At an average roofing job of $12,000, you're looking at $240,000 in revenue sitting in your CRM, doing nothing. Now let's say this system costs around $200 a month to run. You spend $2,400 a year to recover even a fraction of that $240K, and you're massively profitable. Even if you only close 5 of these dead leads, you just made $60,000. That's 25 times ROI, and it runs completely automatically. No sales rep making manual calls, no spreadsheets to track, no forgetting to follow up, just automatic lead recovery. So I'm going to call myself back, pretending to be a lead that went cold. I inquired about a roof repair 2 months ago, never heard back. So Riley, the voice AI agent, is going to be calling me back to follow up. The way that this is configured is that it will call during business hours, in this case 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., regardless of time zone, so that leads aren't getting called at 7 o'clock in the morning, and the voice calls are configured via VAPI.
Hi, Rick. This is Riley from Safe Home Roofing. You reached out about roofing services back on November 3rd. I'll be quick. Is now an okay time?
Yep.
Great. Are you still looking to get your roof taken care of?
Yeah, I am.
Got it. Is this something urgent, or are you planning ahead?
Urgent.
What's the main issue? Leaks, storm damage, age, or general maintenance?
I've got leaks.
Perfect. The next step is a free roof inspection, so we can give you an accurate quote. I'll have one of our specialists reach out to schedule that. You'll hear from us within the next 24 hours. Thanks for your time. Have a great day.
Okay, thank you. Bye. Okay, so that was the demo, and let's go through what happened behind the scenes. So this is my CRM. It's got a few different categories here, and you can see it auto-populated all of these different fields. So the caller was interested, had a last call date. It populates the interest level with these particular options, and then it pre-populates a note, and then it has a next action out of these ones that were configured here. So in terms of the workflow, so you can see it schedules every hour. It schedules to run the call every hour, and it checks the time depending on the time zone. It checks your CRM, and then it filters by the time zone, checks the date to make sure that it's Monday through Friday, and then it makes sure it can only call 5 at a time, makes the call via VAPI, and then updates the Airtable. And if it calls and it rings out, then it will wait before it calls again. And then you've got workflow 2 over here, which once the call is done, then it will take the transcript of the call, send it to an LLM. In this case, I will be using ChatGPT, and it extracts what happened on the call, and then from there, it routes to whichever path that the customer chose. If a voicemail was left, it will try calling again. And if it calls twice, then and you're not able, and it wasn't able to get through, then it will send an SMS and then it will update. So pretty simple. If you have a home services business and you struggle with lead follow-up, whether that's reconnecting with cold leads or keeping it with callbacks, feel free to click the link in the description below. You can schedule a free call and we can discuss whether systems like this make sense for your business. Otherwise, thanks for watching. And if you have any questions, just let me know.